Got over 300 acres of water here, so you've really got to pick your swims carefully. I'm not up for spending the winter on here just pub chucking into any old swim and hoping for the best. You probably pick up the odd fish, but if I can use watercraft to find a fish, it's going to improve my chances a lot. Now, the last session I found loads of bait fish early in the morning. I got down there at dark like I always do, found loads of bait fish, got the rods ready. I've only got a dawn till dusk ticket on here, so I can't cast out until it's dawn.
Well, duh.
And my interpretation of dawn is as soon as I can put my bait on and cast out without the need of a torch, then it's game on. So it got to that time, all 3 rods out on spots that I'd already marked out anyway, so I knew roughly the depths. 2 fairly in close and 1 about 60 yards. There was fish topping everywhere, fish being chased, but nothing. It got to about midday and I thought about a move, but when you're on a water of this size, there's got to be something to tempt me away from the spot that I've already picked. So I'm not just going to move just for the sake of moving. I need to see something to move. I did manage to get down here once in the week just to have a little look about between trips at work, and again the fish hadn't moved much, but the bait fish had moved. The grebes were working in a slightly different area. There he is, he's got a fish. So today's approach is slightly different area of the reservoir, so hopefully I followed the bait fish, the pike have followed them, and we can get amongst a few. Obviously it's never going to be easy on a lake this size, so you've got to expect bad days, but you've got to make the most of the good ones. Today's weather is about 9 degrees, I'd say. Today is mild, but we have got 50-mile-an-hour winds coming in just after midday. That might affect the sound quality of this video if we do any recording later on. I have got the external mic, but with 50-mile-an-hour winds, it's going to be tough to drown out any of that wind noise, but we'll do our best anyway. But for now, I'm going to soak up the nice tranquil settings, have a little drink and chill out, and hopefully the next time I speak to you, one of these 3 rods is going to rattle off. See if there's one on here then. Yeah. So the alleged lamprey, this doesn't feel very big. But nice to have a bite. Probably see the slick pop up on the water in a minute. Kite round to the right towards my other rod. I've been sitting down in my chair all morning. Thought I'd stretch my legs, and as I did, the rod nearest my feet rattled off. Important you have your drag set when they take little lunges like that. Let's get them there. And again. Don't take out my other rod. Oi. Full of energy. Is he gonna go again? There we go. One in the net. Right, mate, I'm going to leave you there for a second. So, yeah, so I only had one hook in it. Not a massive fish, but very, very welcome. Probably say about £4 maybe, but we'll take that. Not going to mess about. I will take a still, but I'm going to put him in the water while I sort out the self-taking equipment. Let him rest down there. Quick still, get that rod back out there because there might be some more fish. I'm not sure why people always have to leave litter scattered around in swims. What I tend to do, I don't even smoke, but here you can tell that's old. Just pick it up. It's not mine, but there's a bin just at the top of the swim, so there's no excuse for it really. Oh, just gives anglers a bad name when you get people walking around. So I encourage you to pick the rubbish up, even if it's not yours. Clean your swims and fly the flag of a responsible angler. So as you can probably tell, the weather's a bit different now. The wind's hacking through, coming straight across into this little bay just to my left hand side here. Obviously a southwesterly is a warmer wind, so hopefully fish travel with it, but yeah, it doesn't make for the most comfortable of angling, but hopefully it does something before the weather gets too bad. I think we've got a bit of rain coming in shortly, so I look forward to that one. But yeah, I'm going to stick it out and see what happens. It's on. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fish.
Good?
Yeah. Whole mackerel.
Hasn't been that long, has it?
Nah.
It's a recast about half an hour ago.
Doesn't feel very big, mate. Yeah, it just popped up, ain't very big.
No.
Let's wallop that mackerel.
Yeah, look where it's lovely and well hooked though.
Right, there we go. A little bit bigger than the previous one today. Ben just come down to say hello, and this one rattled off. It was on a whole mackerel. That's the last mackerel I've got with me today, so it's going to have to go back out on the lamprey, but just a bit of a change of bite time. I've not had one at this time of day yet, so probably give this one about £6, I guess. I don't know, but won't mess about. Quick steel, lovely colours on this one. Quick steel, slip it back. So it's a little bit of a break in the action at the moment. I just wanted to talk you through a new product that I've been using, and that's the Korum Predator Cot. So previously, I've always used just a beanbag type carp unhooking mat. And I did have problems with when the fish flips about, especially if you're not on a flat surface, the fish moving off the mat. With this mat, you haven't really got that problem because you've got these soft sides that keep it all enclosed. It's light, it's really light, There's no hard parts, so you're not going to harm the fish. This is all a soft foam with a fiberglass pole running through the middle. You can peg it down to the floor, so in the windiest, horriblest conditions that your lake can throw at you, you can still have it pinned down to the deck. This bottom part is nice and spongy. It's also got your measure on there as well, if you like to measure and keep track of the size of the fish. But it folds away all nicely, comes in a little Gucci bag, and you can put all your tools and bits and pieces within that bag. Also stops when you're taking it home wet after a successful day, all that wet, horrible pike slime getting all over your car seats. But yeah, really good bit of kit. Like in all my videos, I wouldn't recommend something if it weren't no good. So if you're in the market for an unhooking mat and you're wondering what I've been using in the videos, then it's this.
Right, let's take two. Fish on. Right under my right hand rod. There we go, back out in the middle now. Going back over to my left hand rod. Not a very big fish.
Only a few pound. Unhooked it in the margins. Getting back. Happy days. Right, so I just want to take a second to talk you through the rig. Now, I'm using two similar rigs. One's just got a slightly different component, but the mechanics of the rig are the same. It's a running rig setup. So I've got a 50-pound braid straight through to a buffer bead and a quick change link, which my trace clips onto. Attached to the main line is a running ring. I've got two different types. One's ceramic and attached to a boom section of line. The other one is attached just to a stiff boom with a small poly ball on top, and the lead clips straight onto that. Now, this lead is a 6-ounce Korum gripper lead. It's ideal. The business end, two size 4 hooks, semi-barbed, so obviously the barbed hook goes into the fish. The bait I've been using, a joey mackerel and lamprey. Now, when I hook my bait, I go straight through the tail section with the top hook, the barbed hook going through the fish, and the bottom hook about halfway up. Now, generally, a pike is going to come in and take a fish head first. If you stick both your hooks in the head end and the pike comes in and takes it, them hooks are dangerously close to the throat. If you hook the other way, you've got a better presentation because everything's laying out flat, and you're less likely to deep hook a fish. So my bottom hook's going to be around here. When the fish comes in to take it, like I say, generally head first, bang. This hook doesn't even come into play some of the time. The last fish I just caught, I only had one set of hooks in it, the other one was in the net. So that's how I hook them. It's really quite bony in the tail section of these Joey mackerel, so I'm trying to cast out as far as I can. What I've noticed here over the last few sessions is that people are doing the same thing. They're fishing a drop off which isn't far out, and although it does pick up fish, and I have got one rod on that drop off because it is a feature, not many people are casting out far, so I'm trying to maximise my ability of being able to cast reasonably far, and it seems to have picked up some bonus fish, so carry on doing what we're doing and see if we can get some more of it.